representative of Japan.
Thank you, Mr. President. We appreciate the Presidency's swift convening of this urgent briefing, jointly requested by the United States, Republic of Korea, France, UK, and Japan. We also appreciate the briefing by Mr. Felton. Less than a week ago, the Security Council gathered to condemn the launch of the ballistic missile by North Korea, which flew over Japan. Yesterday, North Korea announced it had succeeded in miniaturizing the nuclear warhead to be attached to an ICBM. Only hours later, North Korea conducted the 6th nuclear test. Seen together, it is clear how belligerent and dangerous North Korean action are and how it is not a problem just for North Koreans' neighbors, but for the entire international community. The Security Council must not waste any time in putting an end to such an outrageous and unacceptable challenge to the security and safety of the world. Regarding the nuclear testing, North Korea is the only one to have conducted nuclear tests in the 21st century. Almost exactly 1 year ago, North Korea conducted the 5th nuclear test, and the Council members were united in expressing condemnation in the strongest terms. The international community urged North Korea to stop, but North Korea poured precious resources to enhance nuclear capabilities. As a result, the 6th nuclear test exhibited a magnitude of explosion far greater than the previous one and has raised the threat to an unprecedented level. Regarding missile launches, the Security Council has adopted a stern presidential statement less than a week ago. I will not repeat the discussion, but let me just remind you that missile launches and nuclear tests are part and parcel of North Korea's nuclear development. Taken together, the threat it poses has entered truly a new level, more grave and imminent. This nuclear test by North Korea is a clear violation of the Security Council resolutions and is a brazen challenge to the international disarmament and non-proliferation regime centered on the Treaty on the Non-Proliferation of Nuclear Weapons, NPT. It also violates Japan DPRK Pyongyang Declaration, as well as the joint statement of the six-party talks. Japan strongly condemns North Korea and has directly lodged a protest against North Korea. Japan welcomes the fact that many countries in the world, including members of the Council, as well as the Secretary General, Guterres, they have already issued statements strongly condemning North Korea. But beyond condemnation, the Security Council must act to stop North Korea from continuing down this road. We should make it clear to the North Koreans that continuation of the current policy will bring about serious consequences. We must put maximum pressure on North Korea to change its policy. It continues to be critically important for all the member states to faithfully implement the existing resolutions that have been unanimously adopted, including 2270, 2321, 2356, and 2371. But that is not sufficient. Japan stresses the need for the Council to adopt swiftly a new resolution with further robust sanction measures. In paragraph 29 of Resolution 2371, the Security Council expressed its, and I quote, determination to take further significant measures in the event of a further DPRK launch or nuclear test, end of quote. The Council must act on this determination accordingly. Japan is looking forward to continuing to work closely with all the members of the Council on this ever more urgent and grave threat to the peace and security of the world. I thank you, Mr. President.
I thank the representative of Japan for his statement.